Hi, everybody. Thanks for attending today's thought leadership video interview brought to you by SLB Performance. I'm glad that you've joined us. My name's Jason Steegent. As always, I'm looking forward to the conversation, and I am joined by Jay Kent. Jay is the managing director at SLB Performance. Really going to talk about some recent news and events and an event that Jay just attended, Home Delivery World. So, Jay, why don't we start out there? What did you see at the event? What were some key takeaways that you got?
Thanks, Jason. Really great to be here again. Had an opportunity to chair the parcel forum track at the event, and so we kicked off 7 different sessions. Plus, I attended a number of other sessions. But as I look at it and try to provide you some high-level information, I would say there's a couple consistent themes. Inventory levels continue to be a challenge. Vendor performance is a conversation that is in most sessions as it relates to inventory and what the different opportunities are. A couple other things maybe weren't expecting. GNC now is fulfilling 95% of all their e-com orders from their 2,500 stores. So quite frankly, based upon their store volume and based upon their product mix, it makes a lot of sense for them to fulfill it from their stores. Better utilization of their staff. Additionally, they're also testing drones. So they came out and said that they are testing drones, which is always interesting. I look forward to see what progress they make with that. Veho talked about last mile delivery and how the really is impacting brand loyalty. And so a lot of conversation about that, a lot of conversation about repeat business. What are those things that are interesting and unique? Rody talked about crowdsourcing delivery from an emissions standpoint and emissions reduction. So again, first time that they've come out with conversation regarding that at the conference. Smart Cargo discussed alternative shipping methods and utilizing Delta Cargo to make deliveries. So, it's been around for a number of years. They haven't said much previously, but that may be an alternative for some different companies as they're looking for different solutions. Talked to the Bloomist CEO, who talked about shipper reliability and just the, how to protect your company from different claims. So interesting conversation. The Reverse Logistics Association discussed the growing increase in returns, and really, if you look at it holistically, it's over a $1 trillion issue. And so I think you're going to continue to see more and more and hear more and more about that area. I think that is a concern for many chief supply chain officers as well as CFOs. Heard quite a bit about incorrect billing for ocean carriers and the big opportunity. Really strongly recommend that you reach out, have us take a look at the opportunity as it relates to missed billings. On average, we're still finding about 3 to 4% savings. So a huge opportunity, and it goes right to the bottom line. And then, the last panel that I participated in, it was really key tips on how to take costs out of the direct to shipping for our consumer. And, whether it was utilizing a 3PL or not utilizing a 3PL, there's different strategies to use. So please continue to, think through that and make sure you get a thought leader to help you, and happy to help decipher and unpack some of those opportunities that are currently out there.
And I know there's some other information, some other news out there, UPS, et cetera. Why don't you share some of that information that just came about recently?
Yeah. So yesterday, I think the good news is the supply chain threat regarding the West Coast port deal was resolved. The West Coast Longshoremen Union and its employees have signed a tentative 6-year agreement. So that's been going on for 13 months. A lot of conversation of what was going to happen and the impact. There was a lot of concern at the conference of, can they get this resolved once we finally stabilize? Please don't let this be the next opportunity. And then obviously, the UPS strike that potential that talked about. Again, a lot of conversation about that at the conference, a lot of different opinions. My opinion still is that it's not going to happen. And quite frankly, we're in a better position from an economy, from a supply chain side, from a diversity of carriers than we were in 1997. So again, continues to be a focus and a concern, but next couple of weeks should be very interesting, and I'm sure the news wire will continue to buzz. And then last but not least, retail sales continue to increase about 1.2% versus last year, same time. So that's good news. I think a little stronger than people anticipated. So I think there's still optimism out there, but obviously people are still being cautious overall.
So how can folks out there get in touch with you to just talk about, because obviously SLB is all about, enhancing and increasing supply chain and logistics efficiencies across the board. So how can folks out there get in touch with you and maybe get set up on an introductory exploratory call with you, Jay?
Great question. So a couple things. One is, please make sure that you are subscribing to Jay's Parcel Notes. It comes out every 2 weeks, and it really gives you a quick synopsis of what's happening, what the current events are, and what you should know as a shipper or even a manufacturer. The reality is there's a lot going on. So also make sure you can reach out to me at LinkedIn, as well as my email address is jkent@slbperformance.com. So we're going to try to make it pretty simple for you to reach out. Love to have a conversation. Love to be a resource for you. Again, SLB Performance is all about being a business advisor, helping companies sift through the vast array of different challenges in supply chain. So look forward to the conversation. And we will be doing another one of these videos in the next couple of weeks. So until then, please reach out. Happy to assist in any way we can.
Fantastic. Well, Jay, enjoyed it as always. Thanks for the insight. Thanks everybody for attending. And like Jay said, be on the lookout for our next video in a few weeks. Have a great day.
Thank you.